So let's get this going. We'll see who pops on. Let me wait another minute or two. Drinking my drink, my dragon fruit, what is this called? Muscle multiplier, essential amino acids. And I added a lot of lemon in it. I've been loving lemon in my drinks. I don't know, it just feels summery, feels really refreshing. So I don't know if anyone else is like that, but if you're not, definitely a good tip to try it out. Okay, let's do this thing. I think it's been about a minute. It's just me on here, and that's okay. Doing this for me, audience of one. Okay, so let's talk about embracing discomfort. I wanted to share this because I was reflecting on what the past 2 weeks have been like for me, and the fact that it hasn't been the best, but I've learned a lot. I've been able to grow my perspective and my capacity, and it really, you know, this clarity or this truth moment came to me today about discomfort, our relationship to it, and what it means on the journey of pursuing success, pursuing the greatest version of yourself. So just to share a little bit, the past maybe week, maybe 2 weeks, I have resisted discomfort, meaning I have run away from it. What has that looked like? Well, last week I only did 3 workouts out of 5. You're probably like, 3? Like, that's great. For me, you know, we all have our standards. I have committed to doing 5. I feel really good when I do 5. So I only did 3, okay? That was one way. You know, I just didn't show up as well as I could have, didn't show up as consistently on social media, for example, didn't show up as consistently in my own personal life, you know, whatever I'm doing outside of social media, and was maybe just not as engaged, not as present, you know, spend a lot of time in my apartment more than I usually do. I just wanted to hide. I wanted to go into my cave and like, no one talk to me, no one reach out. I'm not feeling this. I don't want to do this. Now, what was I doing? I reflect on it, and, you know, in this moment, I realized that I was trying to run away from discomfort, which is very human, right? No one likes discomfort. No one wants to go towards resistance, to go towards challenges, to go towards stretching yourself, growing, you know, all those beautiful, wonderful things. But this is what I realized. I suffered more by avoiding the discomfort than I did just leaning into it, just actually going through the discomfort, growing through the discomfort, leaning into the discomfort. I suffered more because I was trying to run away from it. And if you're somebody who has a growth mindset, you know, wants to become better, has this greatness within you that you know you're supposed to live out, you know you can become the greatest version of yourself. And if you're listening to me, if you're part of this community, then I'm going to assume that you are that person, because you would not have been here. Hi, Danielle. How's it going? I was just saying, you know, we are growing as people, but I'm just going to pick up where I left off. Hopefully that's okay. You can watch the replay if you like. Just don't want to cut my train of thought off. But, you know, if you're here, if you're listening to me either live, hi, or on the replay, then I'm going to assume you're somebody who wants to grow, because I attract people who are growth-minded, who want to change, who want to do bigger things for their lives. And like I was saying, when we avoid discomfort as people who are growth-minded, as people who want to extract that greatness out of us, we suffer more because, you know, cognitively, consciously, you know that the road to success and greatness has discomfort in it. You know, if there was a recipe for success and greatness, discomfort would be definitely a key ingredient in there. So when we avoid this key ingredient in our becoming, we suffer more because we know that I'm running away from the thing that's actually going to get me towards my greatness. And as I was sharing, Danielle, I've been running away from my own discomfort. I've been, you know, numbing, placating, whatever the case may be, just distracting myself because I'm like, this is too uncomfortable. You know, I'm becoming someone I've never been before. I'm growing in ways I've never grown before. I'm stretching myself, getting around people, places, and things that are bigger, better, and greater than me. And it's so bloody uncomfortable. Let me tell you, I'm like, ah! You know, I just want to like internally scream all the time. But that's a process, because I've never met this version of Jean. I'm excited, but at the same time I'm terrified. But I'm committed to growing myself. So what that means is that every time I run away from that, I suffer. Every time I say, I'm gonna, you know, maybe choose a habit that doesn't serve me, that old Jean used to do because she chose pleasure over duty. She chose instant gratification over delayed gratification. It is this like burden on me. My consciously, I'm like, I know this isn't the best for me. I know this isn't the best for me. And that's why I say we make ourselves suffer more when we run away from what we're actually called to do. When we run away from what we're actually meant to do here on this earth. And like I said, if you're listening to this, and I assume, and I encourage, and I empower you that you are someone who is meant to evolve, someone who's meant to grow, someone who's meant to bring your greatness out into the world and to share it with everyone. We want to see your gifts. We want to see your light. So that was kind of my talk today. And, you know, coming to Monday, coming to this day where, as I mentioned in a different story, I was kind of back and forth, hemming and hawing about showing up on social media. Not that I wasn't going to, but I had to re-engage with my why. You know, part of it is being the best example of what growth looks like. Part of that means showing up imperfect, showing up, you know, messy, showing up unpolished. Tyler! Hey Tyler! How's it going? Oh my God! Great people on this live tonight. But like I said, part of it is being the best example. As I was saying, Tyler, I'm not going to cut my train of thought, so if you want to listen to the whole thing, I'm going to put this up later. But in essence, you know, when you're feeling discomfort, when you're feeling, let's go, baby, come on. When you're feeling discomfort, when you're feeling like resistance is at a maximum, your challenges are really hard to deal with, lean into it, run towards it if you can, walk towards it, crawl, whatever it takes. Because when you grow through it, you know, as I'm re-engaging, building, you know, kind of a personal momentum, I haven't completely fallen off everything. It's always important to have those key routines that you have, but run towards it, because like I said, you will feel so much better at the end of that. You'll feel so much better on the other side, and you'll suffer way less. You'll have less baggage on your mind saying, oh, like, I know I'm meant to be great. I know I'm meant to do wonderful things. I know I'm meant to build this fantastic community, but I'm avoiding it, and it is weighing on me so heavily. So yeah, that's kind of my word of encouragement. And like I said, I'm living it too. I'm human. So I often just want to run towards my selfishness, my comfort, my instant gratification, but I never feel good about it. I never feel good about it. Simply because, you know, you go far enough into the path of pursuing your success and your greatness, and you just know you got to keep going. You know, it's one step in front of the other, and that you are so much better off when you are just kind of focused and moving forward one step at a time. So that was all I had today, guys. I know you're on here. Does anyone want to jump on and share their own story? I know you guys kind of came a little late, but I was talking about discomfort, embracing it, recognizing it is part of the recipe for success and greatness, right? Like, you cannot have it. You cannot have greatness without discomfort. You cannot have success without discomfort. I don't know if any of you have a personal story to share, if you have any questions, but that's all I really wanted to share. Like I said, I'm re-engaging with these IG lives, and I'm really excited about that. So kind of getting into it slowly but surely. This will probably be longer as the months go on, but yeah. Does anyone want to say anything or jump on? But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for being here. Oh, Jimena, oh my God. Hi, everyone. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing lives Monday to Friday at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you missed this one, don't fret. I will have more. I'm going to be showing up. So I love y'all. See you next time. Ciao.